I actually just recorded this whole video only to find out that I recorded it in some weird format to where the audio only came in on the left half. So now I have to re-record the whole thing again and I want to die. This new computer is a hassle, I'll tell you what. What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates. I was really hyped to do this video the first time around, but now I'm just kind of depressed. Also, was going to do a Godzilla the Planet Eater video today, but then what happened is I was like, oh, I'm excited because the anime is going to come out in a few days. And then all of a sudden, Gomoru Island released an article or a tweet that didn't make a whole lot of sense, and so I can already feel the misunderstandings coming, and I want to jump on that so I can help to clarify. They already did their part in helping to clarify, but I'm sure people won't look at their clarification. They'll only look at the original tweet and then blow it up. So we're here to make a King of the Monsters video to try and clear things up. Spider D-Man to save the day again, I guess. I don't think I ever saved the day before, but now we'll pretend I'm doing it this time. Chapter time is in the description below. Skip to whichever story you want. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we'll start out with Rashad Santiago, Rodan Puppet Head. This thing's awesome. I love the lava texture here in the neck. The paint is amazing. Can't tell if it's like rubber or what it's made out of. It looks really cool though. He did a great job on this thing. The sculpt is awesome. The paint is awesome. It's a hand puppet, so that's pretty sweet. Never seen anything like that. Unique creative art, so I put it at the beginning because I usually just show off normal art, which we'll get to, but I wanted to put it here. Next up, we have a picture here from GNA. This is, you know, it's just kind of your standard GNA Godzilla 2019 picture at this point. He's done so many of them, and they're all so good. I don't know how he keeps doing it, but this one's awesome. Great job to GNA also. We have one from, I believe this is Chris Wagner. I'm not sure. It came from Pinterest, so it could be anybody, but this could be Chris Wagner, so we're going to say it's him for now. It's a Godzilla King of the Monsters poster, sort of. Doesn't have any text, but it has the Monarch logo featuring all your monsters. You know, you got King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla. Very cool art style. Very well done. Very well colored. Next up, we have one from someone whose name I'm going to mispronounce twice in a row because I messed it up the first time. I'm going to mess it up again, and I'm sorry because he's one of my subscribers, so he'll probably see this. This is Medric Janagas? Good lord. You guys got to make a compilation of every time I mispronounce someone's name, and it'll be like 2 hours long of just me saying people's names wrong. It's a Godzilla King of the Monsters spray paint art. Not sure how he makes it. This thing's awesome. How did you make that? Actually, how did he make that? He should do like a tutorial on that because this looks like it's like marker drawn or like hand drawn. I would not think you could do this with spray paint. He must be very talented. Either way though, it's pretty awesome art. So this is great, man. Keep up the good work. If you do happen to see this video, I'm sorry I butchered your name, but thanks for sending this my way. It's awesome. We have a couple here from Tony the Hero. Definitely the hero because he brought us some of my favorite art of the episode. It is, well, we'll start with this Mothra one because it's, you know, it's awesome. You got Mothra. Love the coloration going on here. It makes Mothra pop. I like it. I like the speed effects that he does here. It's pretty cool. Don't see a lot of drawings that accurately depict speed, but this one's pretty sweet. We also have his Rodan, which I love. I love how colorful it is. It's very unique. Never seen really anything like it. It goes together really well with the Mothra. Great job, man. He also did a King Ghidorah, which I didn't even realize was him until I was just about to make this video, and then I went, oh shoot, yeah, that King Ghidorah is the same guy who made that Mothra and Rodan. Another great drawing from this guy. Keep up the great work, man. I think he's another sub of mine, but I'm not 100% sure. He might just be a part of my Facebook group. Who knows? All right, this next one comes to us from Pigeon OC? Pigeon OC? I don't know. It's Mothra art. This is amazing. How do people draw like this? It looks so realistic. I don't know. This straight up looks like it's from the trailer. It's awesome. The coloration is great here. You know, like I said, it actually looks like a screenshot from the trailer. My favorite new addition here is the eyes. They're not like new to the drawing, but I love the way he presents them in this picture. The eyes you see on the wings, like they're not, you know, they're not actually eyes. They're just stylistically eyes. The eyes on the wings, I love the way they pop here. They look really cool. This is such a great drawing. I don't know, man. This is awesome. Also, take a minute now to say that, yes, in the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer, I am aware that in this shot of Mothra flying through the storm, you can see our good buddy Rodan in the background. Really cool. I don't know what he's doing there. Maybe they're going to team up and fight Ghidorah. Maybe they're going to fight each other. Probably fight each other, but that'll be cool. Great art, though. Last art of the episode. Awesome. I love it. Hey, do you live in New York? That's cool. So does King Kong, and then he dies in New York, so he doesn't live there for long. Anyways, the King Ghidorah actors, that's Jason Liles, Alan Maxon, and Richard Dorton, are headed to Big Apple Comic-Con. Not sure when that is, but if you live in New York and you're interested in it, I got a link down below so you can check it out. SH Monster Art stuff. We have a new promotional image for King Ghidorah. I love the purple here. Actually, why is it purple? It looks cool, sure, but like King Ghidorah is not associated with purple, so I don't know why that's purple. Either way, it's pretty sweet. Makes them pop. You got Godzilla 1, 2. They're like little promotional banners on the SHMA website. Not the actual like SHMA articulation series, but the Tamashii Nations website, I believe. Pretty sweet. I don't have much to say about them because I've talked a lot about these figures in the past. You know who else has talked a lot about these figures in the past? Michael Dougherty. And so we'll talk about his interview about these figures. Not specifically about the figures, but it's an interview with him and he has the figures in it. Michael Dougherty, what a legend. Yeah, I don't know. It's so cool to see him hanging out with these and just, I don't know. Michael Dougherty seems like a real cool guy. Sweet figures here, though. In his interview, we don't learn a lot. He talks about how Ghidorah's scales are very much in line with snakes, which is interesting. You know, Ghidorah has always had scales, but now he says they're very much in line with snakes, and Ghidorah is going to be very reptilian in the movie, which is awesome. We have the announcement that the scale will return from Godzilla 2014, so along with the tone, as we learned in a previous video, the scale will also return. I'm very excited to hear that. I hope he does it well. I hope he does it right. Gareth Edwards' scale is my favorite part of Godzilla 2014. Let's see it done right. Also, Michael Dougherty talks about how he hopes for people to make fan films with these new SH Monster Arts figures. I think that will be achieved. These new SH Monster Arts figures do look amazing. You'll probably be able to get loads of articulation out of them. They'll be great for stop motion. I'm looking forward to people like Godzilla 154 making little films with these. And of course, you got your Louis Durans and those types of people who will definitely make longer films featuring these figures. That should be cool. I'm excited for it. I wish I could. I just don't have the time nor skill to do that, but if I could, I totally would. These would be the perfect figures to do it with. We have a really cool picture also of SH Monster Arts Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah. I forgot to bring this up a second ago. It looks really cool. It looks very much in line with the SDCC poster for Godzilla King of the Monsters, so I love the carryover in style, and I love how they match each other. Really awesome. Great picture. Back to the Michael Dougherty interview. He talks about how this movie will put the god back in Godzilla, but not in terms of it's going to make Godzilla super overpowerful. He means it in terms of the monsters will be presented as legitimate gods in King of the Monsters, like Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Godzilla. The idea is that at one point they did coexist with humanity and they were worshipped by humanity and feared by humanity, and they had this power over humanity. Now that they're back awake, they're going to have to adjust to the fact that humanity has forgotten them. That's what he's talking about. They're gods, but they're like ancient gods that we've forgotten about. He said the central theme for this movie is respect nature. How very Yoshimitsu Banno of you. Is that what his name was? How very Godzillaverse hetero of you, Michael Dougherty. Respect nature. He clarifies what he means by that in his next interview we will cover, which is him saying that Godzillaverse Biollante was a direct inspiration for him when making King of the Monsters. That's awesome because Biollante is like Japan's favorite Godzilla movie. It was recently ranked as like their #1. Also, I was just watching Godzillaverse Biollante today, and you know what? It still holds up. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie. So he says that that's going to be the inspiration for the respect nature tone in the movie. He goes on to say that if he were to do Godzilla King of the Monsters again, he'd put Biollante and Gigan in the movie if he had the chance. I think we can 100% say now, Biollante and Gigan are not going to be in the movie, so we can let that die. Please, let's let that die. The fact that he's saying if he were to do it again, he'd put them back in, like if he had no restrictions, if he had full reign over the movie, he'd put them in the movie. That very clearly indicates to us that they will not be in the movie. So don't get your hopes up for them to be in the movie because they're just not going to be there. All right, now we have the one that I can already see mass amounts of clickbait coming from, and people complain like, D-Man, why are you always so hard on clickbait? Well, it's horrible. I don't like it. And people say, well, you do it all the time. I try my best not to. I really don't know what videos you're talking about that I've done recently within the past year that I've clickbaited. I'm very conscientious of that, so I don't know what videos you're referring to, but I really do try not to. This is the quote from Gomorrah Island, and then they did go on to clarify it. What they do say is, Director Michael Dougherty, in an interview with Cinema Today Japan regarding Godzilla King of the Monsters, states that in addition to the 4 major Toho monsters to be featured in Godzilla King of the Monsters, Mechagodzilla, Anguirus, and Biollante are also favorites of his as well. Confused a lot of people, making them think that he is confirming Mechagodzilla, Anguirus, and Biollante for the movie. Not the case. Gomorrah Island went on to clarify, saying, any potential wording confusion, Dougherty is simply sharing that aside from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Rodan being his favorites, Mechagodzilla, Biollante, and Anguirus are also favorites. Alright, so I know loads of people are just going to be all over this going, they're confirmed, we saw him in the trailer, Anguirus is in the trailer, where's Mechagodzilla gonna fit in? Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, but also Mechagodzilla shows up? That doesn't make any sense. I've got no idea. What about Biollante? Where's Biollante coming from? It doesn't make any sense. This bug is flying around the room and it's bothering me. We know Michael Dougherty loves the Toho monsters. He talks about how Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla are the crown jewels of Toho. He's simply just saying that he also enjoys Mechagodzilla, Biollante, and Anguirus. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more, nothing less. Don't read into this too much. There's nothing to read into at all. They're not going to be in the movie. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. D-Man, out.